Episode 70 turned out to be the most legendary in the entire history of the series, and we still have a lot of questions and few answers, but as I promised you, today you will learn absolutely everything that interests you. And in this video, me, ISO Toilet, and Moby will try to give you answers to all your questions. And today we will talk about Astro toilets, about surviving people who may soon appear in the series, about a squad of agents who are stuck in the elevator, and there will also be a lot of details that you definitely didn't notice. And we will also talk about the plot of the next episode and about its release date. This analysis will be the most legendary of all, so be sure to watch until the end so as not to miss anything. And also very soon, the 23rd episode of Skibidi Multiverse will be released, and it should turn out to be very hot. And the analysis of this episode will be released on the Elite Clockwoman channel. So be sure that you have subscribed there and turned on notifications if you are watching Skibidi Multiverse. And also be sure that you have subscribed to my channel, since 70% of people watch me without subscribing to the channel, and our goal is to reach 700,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Hello friends, you're on the Dattebayo channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. And first we will talk about some details that I did not say in my analysis, and then the guests and I will talk in great detail about interesting moments. And the first funny detail is that this cameraman in a colorful suit is a reference to Gordon Freeman from Half-Life, whom we saw back in initial episodes. And you were also probably surprised how at the end of the episode the same DJ from episode 6 appeared. But unfortunately, he was torn into pieces by an Astro toilet. But in fact, there is a very high chance that the DJ survived after this. And if we stop the video at this moment, we can notice that he has his own small toilet. And while the Astro toilet tore his speakers, then the DJ in his toilet just flew somewhere. Of course, there is a chance that he crashed and exploded, and we already saw this in the early episodes, but in the early episodes there were white and very weak toilets. But now the toilets are black and they can withstand more damage, so I hope that the DJ survived after this. And also an interesting detail that the agents use Titan technology in battle, namely weapons, since the large cameraman has the same gun as on the hands of the speaker man with a red beam, and also the ordinary cameraman had a flamethrower that produces blue flames is the same as that of the Titan cameraman that we saw in episode 50. And toilet technology also does not stand still, and already ordinary large toilets are as strong as Gmail was in episode 47. And especially this Skibidi toilet is as similar as possible to the Gmail that we saw in episode 47. And if ordinary toilets are so strong, then just imagine how strong Gmail Titan is now. It seems to me that he is stronger even than the cameraman Titan, and it will be very difficult for the Titans to fight him. But in any case, the Titans must win, and episode 70 must end very sadly for the toilets, but not for the Astro toilets, which we will talk about a little later. But let's move on to a very important detail, namely this body that lies here. And let's welcome our guests.
Hey everybody, ISO Toilet is here.
Hello everyone, Moby is here and I welcome you to the Dattebayo channel.
Hey guys, and I hope you're ready to answer questions because it's going to be very hot soon. And at the beginning of the episode, we saw the dead body of a soldier, and probably Boom showed it to us on purpose. What do you think about it?
Boom doesn't add details just for nothing, especially such bald details. I think he wants to create a new twist to his series and tell us about people and their fate. As you remember, after a few early episodes, people disappeared, and we can only guess where. We'll probably find out this mystery in time.
I will assume that some people were still able to survive, and it seems that this power plant used to be a refuge for people from the toilet apocalypse. But when the toilets found this place, some people were captured and some were killed. But this is just my theory. We will probably find out more in detail only in the following episodes, or already in the second part of episode 70. Perhaps a secret agent is trying to rescue the remaining survivors who are now being held captive by the toilets. But it's also just my theory.
And I'm not gonna lie. So far, everything is very confusing, and we should wait until the new episode comes out. But I still have a few theories about how it all happened. First of all, I am 100% sure that this was a military base, and at the same time a human laboratory, because we saw human skeletons in episode 69. And now we see a body lying here with fresh blood. And this means that this person has not been lying here for long. And we also see another person in the car. But it seems to me that he is dead and he was burned because he is too black. And I still think that where the Skibidi scientist is now, there are surviving people. And perhaps these soldiers escaped from there to while the Alliance attacked this laboratory and attracted attention. But still, before this group of agents got to this place, the toilets were able to catch people, and one soldier wanted to run away, but he didn't succeed. And it was his body that lay here. And the other soldier was burned in the car because this car looks like it was burned. Of course, these are only theories, but perhaps we will see people already in episode 3, because I think that there will be 4 parts of episode 70, Since too many events should happen, we should definitely be shown the fight Gmail Titan versus Titans. And in 1 minute, Mr. Boom definitely won't be able to show everything. Of course, there is a chance that the new episode will be very long, about 4 or 5 minutes. But I still think that there will be exactly 4 parts, but also write your versions in the comments. But the most important thing that happened in this episode was the appearance of a damn Astro toilet. And everyone was shocked at how he could so easily tear DJ apart and also tear off the sword from the Titan TV man. And what do you think about this Astro toilet, and what should we expect from them in the future?
First off, I'm pretty sure the emergence of these super strong skibidis is due to the new era of the skibidi toilet. Most likely these guys were not created on this planet and have nothing to do with the skibidi scientist, G-Man, and other familiar toilets. I can assume that the skibidi toilets will be able to team up with the Alliance to defeat a common enemy. By the way, it already happened in Skibidi Wars, and it may happen in the original series as well.
I think that the Astro toilet, which was shown to us in the first part of episode 70, is one of the main Astro toilet. I will assume that each main Astro toilet has its own special weapon, and specifically this toilet has its energy hands, with which it can catch charges of Titans and easily tear off blades from the Titan TV man. And what special weapons the other main Astro toilet have, you will find out in my new video on my channel. So after watching this video, be sure to check out my channel.
And I really like your theories, guys, and they are quite interesting. And I also think that Astro toilets have nothing to do with ordinary skibidi toilets, and this is a higher race of toilets, perhaps even from another planet. And their abilities are too cheating even for our Titans, and Astro toilets are now the most serious threat to the Alliance. And it seems to me that this toilet is not the most important Astro toilet, because the main Astro toilet would not want to waste his time just flying in and telling the Titans that they will soon die. And usually for such things, they send ordinary soldiers. And as I said a long time ago in this video, I'm sure that toilets have ranks. For example, ordinary skibidi toilets are the lowest in terms of evolution. And for Astro toilets, they are like stupid monkeys, and the smartest of the toilets is the skibidi scientist, and he stands on the highest plane of this type of toilets. And among Astro toilets, there are also different toilets. For example, in episode 60, we saw 2 Astro toilets, and it seems to me that they are the lowest rank among the army of Astro toilets. They are quite smart, but not as smart as this toilet. And this toilet is a colonel, or even a general in the army Astro toilet, and I am sure that there are stronger toilets than him. And there are very different types of them. And I'm also sure that there is an Astro boss or an Astro Titan who is the most important of all. And perhaps he will be even stronger than the 3 Titans at this point. And perhaps Titan will have to improve its technology more so as not to lose against Astro toilets. Since if we take the abilities of this toilet, then it is almost at the same level as TV Man Titan. And I think that already from episode 71, Boom will develop their storyline. And the storyline of ordinary skibidi toilets will end in part 4 of episode 70, when their leaders Gmail and the scientists die. Of course, I don't think that ordinary skibidi toilets will disappear. They will continue to be in the plot and continue to interfere with the Alliance. But now the key players will be Astro toilets. And after episode 71, we learn a lot more about them, and I think that in episode 70, we won't see them anymore. Or there is another option that they themselves will kill Gmail Titan, and it will be a damn unexpected plot twist. But we have 2 more very important questions for the guests. Can you explain the reflection of the cameraman in the elevator? Who was it?
The reflection of cameraman agents in the elevator is not just like that. This proves that every agent has his own soul. And in the elevator we saw the ghosts of the twin cameramen who did not have time to run to the door, who were killed by Skibidi Michael Jackson in episode 69. It is possible that in future episodes we will see the ghost of Simp Cameraman, unless of course he died at the end of episode 57.
I sure as hell that there is no reflection in there. It's a goddamn ghost, I'm not gonna lie. Someone in the comments suggested that it could be the ghost of Simp Cameraman, and it's a freaking awesome return, I must tell you, but I doubt that's true. Most likely Boom got interested in horror themes just like Dom's studio and decided to add scary elements to his videos as well. I'm only happy if this will continue because I absolutely love horror movies. But as a theory, I can assume that this ghost was created by skibidi toilets in their lab as a weapon against the Alliance, but I have no idea whose ghost it is.
And there are a lot of disputes all around about what kind of reflections are, a ghost or not, or a rendering bug. And first of all, immediately forget about the rendering bug. This is definitely not a bug. And in fact, such a bug cannot exist. The bug can be in the graphics or in the characters what we see, but definitely not in the reflection. And Defuk himself tries very hard and does not miss any details. And in the last episodes, I have not seen any bugs, since Boom is very responsible about the quality of his content. And I already said in my analysis of episode 70 that I personally think that this is an image of a simp cameraman. But most people also say that these are the ghosts of the twins whom we lost not long ago, and this makes sense. But I don't understand why everyone decided that this are ghosts. I don't think that Boom is interested in such things. Although we look at heads that climb out of the toilet and at mechanical robots, but still there is realism in the series. Everything is worked out very realistically. And throughout the entire series, we have not seen any mystical things like ghosts and so on. And after all, the series adheres to realism. And as ISO said, perhaps this is the technology of skibidi toilets, and it seems to me that this is so. But there is also a second option, and it is very real. And perhaps these are hallucinations of the plunger cameraman, since he was very angry with the Dark Assassin, and it was clear that he was sad. But here the question also appears, do robots have hallucinations or empathy? And I will answer yes. We have already seen love in episode 54. We have seen self-sacrifice for others in part 4 of episode 67. And there are even more such examples. There is simply no point in listing them all, because we have already been convinced many times that although agents are robots, they have a soul and a heart. So it is very likely that these were hallucinations. But I still believe in Darth Vader, simp cameraman, and I hope that we will see him in this laboratory, but he will already be on the side of the toilets. Anyways, let's talk about the events that await us in the new episode, and how will the next episode start and what will happen there.
I assume that the end of the first part of episode 70 will be the beginning of the second part of episode 70. I think from the first seconds we will see that I wanted to get into the elevator to the squad of agents who were riding in it, and who knows, maybe it was a secret agent? What do you think? Write your theories in the comments below this video.
The second part of episode 70 will start in the bunker, because we've already seen the switch to the terracotta cameraman's tablet at the end of part 1. But inside the Skibidi Toilet's base, most anything can happen. First, the horrible noises at the end of the episode are most likely being made by someone in the elevator shaft, and it could be Skibidi Kleiner, the scientist, or anyone else at all. Even Michael Jackson. Perhaps we'll see the agents running away from a serious enemy and getting trapped. In that case, the Titans had better find a big entrance to the Skibidi base to help their fellas. But there is also a big cameraman with a minigun who has also come through one of the entrances to the base, and he may well be the one to save the agents inside.
And I agree with you. I also think that the new episode will begin with the elevator, and we will find out who is breaking into this damn elevator. And we will definitely be surprised by who is doing it, and I think that everything will happen as follows. The episode will begin from the moment where the first part ended, and we will see how someone made a hole in the elevator and an enemy will appear there. But with the help of their guns and a spiked plunger, the agents will be able to repel this attack and get out of the elevator. They will look for the scientist and one of the agents will die. And at the end of the episode, we'll see a skibidi scientist and something terrible there. And this is where the episode ends. And already in part 3, we will see a squad of women and a jigachad with a gun who will help the surviving agents fight. And perhaps they will kill the skibidi scientist, or he will run away again. And already in part 4, we will see the battle of the Titans against Gmail, and the Titans will kill him, or he will also run away. But personally, I think that the Titan TV man will not let him go again, as it was in episode 67. And we will say goodbye to Gmail, and then the Titans will destroy this laboratory using lasers from their cores. Of course, this all sounds fantastic, but I think some of this will turn out to be true. But when will the new episode come out? I think that Boom may delay the release of the next part, and it seems to me that he will need 10 days to make a new episode, and probably the new episode will be released next weekend. But when will 70 episodes end? Then episodes will be released more often, I think once every 5 or 7 days. Anyways, if leaks or information appears, then on my channel you will find out about it faster than anyone else, since I will immediately make a video about it or a post on Discord. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so as not to miss anything. And also join the Discord where you can chat with me. And also don't forget to subscribe to the Moby and ISO toilet channels. All links will be in the description under this video.
Thanks to Dattebayo for the invitation. Do not forget to write your theories in the comments, like and subscribe to our channels.
Thanks, Daddy, for the invitation. Hope you enjoyed the collaborative video, and that was me. ISO Toilet. See ya!
Bye-bye. And I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to write your theories in the comments. And you were on the Dattebayo channel, and see you.